Well, I got the John Deere 60 here in the shop. Charging system don't work. The generator is rebuilt, but the wire leaving the amp gauge doesn't go anywhere. And I'm not sure where it's supposed to go. Other than that, I did get the headlights working. Just a ground wire from them, I just bolt on it there. Even though I just ground just a bolt on the bottom of the light anyways. Wire wrapping, just stripping off a bunch of wire wrapping around there. Because ground wouldn't work without that. I cleaned it up a bunch. Tried it before, done that wiring on both sides and had to run that wire, so that's what I did there. Except I'm not sure where this wire from the amp gauge is supposed to go. I can't find any other wires for it to hook into. But the lights, at least, 2 of them work. Just gonna say, whoever repainted that when it was rebuilt did not do a very good job. I don't know how well you can see it on camera, but it's not painted very good. That one's not very bright because I don't have the right light bulb for it. This one lights up a lot better. So that's not very bright. It's the only lights that I have gotten to work or even messed with so far. This one's not even hooked up under there, so if I hooked it up it may work fine. I don't know. Of course, the 3-point arm is broke. Whoever owned it before us just kind of broke it off and tried welding it back together, but didn't weld it very good by the looks of it. So I'll either fix that or buy a new one, or a different one. PTO, as far as I know, it doesn't work. It'll spin until you put a load on it and it just quits spinning. Clutch works most of the time, but it'll be a nice project. It's a John Deere. I haven't really done much with John Deere's. Now if it was an old Ford tractor, I might be able to figure this out. John Deere, well, rather just have some advice on this or something, so I don't screw nothing up too much. It's definitely different having a hand clutch. Not used to that. But yeah. The other 2 gauges work, I believe. I'm not sure about the water temp gauge. I haven't really ran it very long. Then just kind of around the shop here for a few minutes. And of course from where I park it outside and inside here to work on it, but I need to take the fuel tank out eventually and clean it out because it's full of rust. Or at least I believe it is, because that thing clogs up once in a while. Sediment bowl does. It doesn't actually let fuel into the sediment bowl, I guess. Yeah, any advice on this would be nice. But so really, if I could get the charging system work, that'd be nice. I do have Nice seat for it sitting over there. Don't know if you can see that or not, really. Yeah, I guess you can. It just didn't look like that on my screen. Yeah, I got a nice seat for it. Definitely a wacky shift pattern. The gears are just kind of everywhere. 1, and then way down here's 2, and then up here's 3, and over here's 4, 5. Wait, where's 6? 6. Yeah. Of course, you're not supposed to shift the tractor anyway. You just put it in gear and go. Or you're not supposed to shift when you're driving, I'm sure. Not sure what this belt's for. It just kind of hangs there. I ought to find a nice knob for this because that little bolt just kind of, it's there. Power steering works most of the time. I'm assuming this here just controls whether the hydraulics are on or off. If I turn this the other way, the power steering don't even work. But if I turn it back like this, it works. Which makes sense because the hydraulic hose are tied into that, and then of course they run down back here the other hydraulic hose to the hydraulics on the back of the tractor. Which I would assume anyways. But any advice on that would be nice. Because I really don't know much about John Deere's. Mainly because I don't normally work on John Deere's, but now I got one to work on, so be a nice change of things. Or just because it's different. I've never worked on anything like this, so it'll be nice. I want to repaint this thing completely. It does run pretty good, so I probably won't do much engine work. May work on the clutch eventually, unless it straightens itself out the more it gets used. But yeah. Other than that, I don't know.